Hey guys, 91 Extreme RT here with a quick video on where to find crafting locations. It's a pretty common asked question that I get, and so I'm going to be answering it. So right now I am in Silverwood, so this is for you new Guardian players. When you go into Silverwood, the first major city that you're going to run into, a major encampment, is going to be Argent Glade and a Quicksilver College. So as you might notice, you'll be running across this little log bridge here, and you're just going to follow the road up and over. You're going to have a portoculum on your left up here, which you're going to want to pick up. So you're going to want to pick up that portoculum waypoint, and just keep following it straight north. And once you get to this little intersection right here, this is where all the crafting stuff is. You're going to have a bunch of stuff in this big red building right here. You're going to have all of your looms and your workbench. And to the right over here, you're going to have like your forge and your apothecary stuff and potion making and all that kind of stuff. So that is the first location for Guardian. Now to move on to Defiant. And now to the next major crafting area in Rift for Guardian is Guardian's main city in the non-Storm Legion area in the original zone, so Silverwood. It is going to be Sanctum. That is the Guardian's home base. Right here is Argent Glade where you were, but if you follow this road here, it'll take you right to Sanctum. And when you come into Sanctum, you're going to come in and you're going to go just straight over the bridge, unless you want to jump off down into the water. But you're going to take an immediate, once you get in here, you're going to take an immediate left and go down the stairs, and here's going to be your entire crafting area. Stuff is kind of spread out all over the place, but to the right, you got your forge. To the left, you got your workbench right here underneath this thing. And over here to the right, you got your apothecary spot. And to the left, you got your loom for your outfitting stuff. So if you're having trouble finding this, I guess just look at your map, and it's going to be on the north side, this north corner of Sanctum. So it should be pretty simple to find. If you see all these practice dummies and this PvP stuff, you're in the right area. So this is where everything is on the Guardian side. Now, if you're going to craft stuff, usually when you go out farming to craft stuff, you're going to go out farming and buying stuff or whatever, and when you're just going to use your soul recall, come back to town and craft here. Now there is crafting areas in every single zone in the game, but I'm not going to go through all those. I'm just telling you about the main ones, the first one that you're going to come across and the main one for your faction. So for Guardian, your first one's going to be Quicksilver College or Argent Glade right here, and then your second one and your main one is going to be the Guardian hometown of Sanctum. And for Defiant, your first one's going to be at King's Retreat here with the Forge, but your first main one is going to be over here at Kalari Refuge, and then over here at Meridian. Now, if you go to towns like in these other zones, like a lot of these little towns, wherever there's a portoculum, you're usually going to find crafting stuff. Not all the time, but usually. Like if you go to Gloamwood and you go to Gloamwood Pines, you'll find one. Or if you go to Droughtlands and you get the Lantern Hook, there will be a bunch of crafting stuff inside of there. If you go to Shimmer Sand, I believe there's some crafting stuff in Fortune Shore there. And if you go, let's say, Iron Pine Peak to Chancel of Labors, there is, I know there's a forge inside of there. Like all the zones have something. Now here on Defiant's side, I'm on my Defiant Mage. The first place that you're going to get crafting stuff is first after you come through the arc here, or this little portal thing from the starting zone, and you see this big bridge, follow that bridge over, and you're going to follow it straight down to King's Retreat. So you're pretty much just going to follow this road, follow this bridge, go up and over, and when you get over that hill right here, it's going to be your first little area for crafting. So going to get up over the hill here and show you guys that. So now that we're right here, you have your first little crafting thing, and it is just a forge. That's all there is here. There isn't really much more than that. But the second area you can go to for other crafting stuff, you're going to make your way over to Kalari Retreat, which I will do right now. Now, as you can see on this map over here, here's where we started over here by the Ark of the Ascendant. It's this first place right here. as you'll notice as you're running over here, you're going to have like a little mount buying space right here, or spot. You can buy some mounts here. Just keep running over this here and just head towards these buildings, and you're going to have some crafting stuff on the right. This is going to have your apothecary bench, your workbench, and your loom for all of your outfitting stuff, and it's also going to have a forge. So this is your first major encampment that's going to have all of the crafting stuff at one spot. Versus Clary Refuge over there, not Clary Refuge, King's Retreat, that only has a forge. So Clary Refuge is your first spot that you can go to for your crafting stuff, all of your crafting benches and your trainers. Now to the second major spot on Defiant, and this is going to be your main spot that you're going to be crafting at until you get to level 15 into the Storm Legion zone. So here we're at Meridian. These are the steps of Meridian. So basically you come in here. This is the Defiant main city in the pre-expansion. When you come through, just run straight through, and you're going to take a direct left. You're going to go past the auction house, which the auctioneer is right here. You're going to go just through these stairs and follow these down, and you get your own crafting hall. And I always love that about Defiant, is that you get your own full crafting hall. Now, this is where all your crafting is done. You got 2 forges up there, you got some looms and some workbenches down there, and you have an apothecary thing up back here. So if you can't find your apothecary thing in Meridian, it's actually in back, so you kind of have to run around. And all the other crafting stuff is down here, and the forges are up there. So when you first come into Meridian, follow it through until you come to a big plaza. The way to see where you're at exactly is when you come through the door, you'll see the portcullis, as you can see right there. Directly to your right is the portcullis, so when you come through the door here, you look to your right, there's a portcullis, take a direct left, and it's that way. So that's the second spot. Okay, when you first come into Tempest Bay, this is what you're usually going to see. You're going to see this big portal right here, and you're going to see this huge city, and you're going to be wondering, where the hell do you go? And if you look at your map, you might get a little confused because there's a lot of stuff here. Now, what you're going to want to do is when you come through here, you do not want to go down. You do not want to go down to the crafting benches because there is none. What you're going to want to do is turn directly around and head straight west. And you're going to go down these stairs where all the pink-leaved trees are. You're going to go down here, and once you finally get to the bottom here, you're going to see a bridge, and what you're going to do is you're going to take a direct left. You're going to take a direct left, and it's going to be your first left into here, into this little hole, right where all these yellow things are against the wall that you can see, and this is your crafting area. There's 3 auction house vendors right here, and here's your loom, here's your apothecary stuff, here's your forge for all your metalworking, weaponsmithing, whatever, and here is your workbench for making all of your wood stuff. So everything is in here. You have a banker, like your personal banker, on the right here, and you have your auction house on the left here, and all your crafting stuff in one spot. So to look at the map, if you see Stormbreaker Protocol dungeon entrance right here, it's pretty close to that. So you're gonna start right here at the portcullis. You're gonna work your way down the stairs. Come here. You're gonna come out right here, right by this bridge. Take a left and another left into here. So, and if you leave outside of this, directly on your left again is gonna be your mailbox. So, just to recap on that, you come down the pink-treed stairs. Right by the portcullis, follow it down, take a left, then take another immediate left right into here, and you're good to go. So this is gonna be your main crafting area in Storm Legion. So they're pretty easy to find. A lot of people usually don't like exploring around and looking at stuff and getting used to where things are in the city. Which is fine. That's why I'm making this video. But there you go. That is the main spot to have. Spots to do your crafting, I should say. So yeah, whenever you get to a main city, you're going to have a tutorial on this at low level and how to bind your soul. But let's say when you get to Tempest Bay for the first time, what you want to do, because all the crafting stuff is really close to each other, and you don't have to take usually more than 5 steps to get to anything, you want to bind your soul to here. So basically, when you open up your Portocolum person right here. Zoom in here. You click on her, open it up, you're going to click on Bind My Soul, and okay, bind it. I'm already bound to this location, so. Now, if you're looking for the PvP stuff in here, just because, just want to add that in here, I guess. The PvP stuff is actually down there, and it's just to the right, and your auction house and guild bank is to the left, is through that door right there. That's the guild bank and auction house to the north, and to the south is your PvP area, so. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully this helps some of you find some of your crafting tables that you've been looking for. They are actually all over the place. I've been playing this game for about 3 years now, since beta in 2010, so to me, where all this stuff is just second nature, because I have like 8 level 50s, this level 60. I've been through the game multiple times. I've seen everything multiple times, so but for you new players, this might be a little helping hand for you guys, just so you can you know, keep an eye out for this stuff when you get to the main towns, like King's Retreat, or Clary's Refuge, or like Silverwood College, or Sanctum or Meridian. So, because I know some of the main towns can be kind of confusing in their layout the first time you're there, but hopefully this helps you locate your crafting tables a little bit easier. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.